after this, she's going to Jingwen and Tingwen are going to swim in the same relay, which was what I did. So it's a little bit strange, right? I mean, obviously competing against your brother or your sibling, wanting to beat them, but at the same time, you're both in relays together as well, and that's when you want the best for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a family bragging rights, as they call it, you know. Just beating your brother alone sometimes is good enough. Kwa Tsung-wen will be red hot favorites in this race. Red hot favorites, as Gerald was saying earlier on. As hot a favorites as Joe was in the 100 meters butterfly, as he was yesterday in the 200 meters butterfly. This, the 200 meters backstroke for men, which did not have a heat, so we only have 6 finalists. And Kwa Tsung-wen is ahead of the rest of the field this year by a huge margin. I can tell you that he is ahead of the field by at least 3 seconds in this race, with the personal best times clocks this year. Paul Nguyen of Vietnam, bronze medalist already in the 50 and 50 fly and back. He's in 2. Francis Fong of Singapore, who finished 3rd at the Commonwealth Youth Games in this event. He is in lane number 3. He was also 2nd at the national age groups. And Kwa Tsung-wen, the defending champion, trying to win back-to-back titles at the Games. The last to win back-to-back titles in this event was Alex Lim back in 2005. Ricky Anggawijaja of Indonesia, who prefers this to the 50 meters butterfly and the 50 meters back, I should say, where he finished 8th. Jerapong Sangkawat. The Thais have never won a backstroke event in men's swimming at the SEA Games. So I think they've switched the lanes around for Paul Nguyen and Tran Doi Khoi of Vietnam. Doi Khoi finished in 2nd spot back in 2013. That was Vietnam's first silver medal since 2003 in Hanoi. So all set and ready to go. They'll take the plunge into the pool. And Gerald, let's have a talk about this start as well for the backstroke and how these swimmers grip, because there have been talks about different techniques of gripping the board and different techniques of actually getting off.
It is, but now they've got that little latch that you can see. I mean, when I was competing, we didn't have that latch, and obviously that start is very important.
So we'll let Gerald talk more in this race than ever before, because this was his race that won the bronze medal. And Kwa Tsung-wen in lane number 4, the red hot favorites, has gotten off to a good start, followed very closely by Doi Khoi of Vietnam.
I think this is going to be a race for 2nd place again, right? Tsung-wen's going to be out quick. I mean, he's going to lead throughout the race, as you can really see it here. But you know, I'll be very excited to see how Francis Fong does it. Goes in swimming in lane 3. Francis has a very unique way of swimming the backstroke. We'll watch it in a second. He actually seems like as if he's swimming butterfly while on his back. You see him having that bouncing motion, which is very unusual.
Absolutely right. That's just beside Tsung-wen, the one in black cap. It will be Tsung-wen in the lead after 100 meters. And usually when you take it out in this race, what has been your tactic for the 200 meters backstroke?
I'm more of a distance swimmer, so I usually hold back from the first 100. Try and go as comfortable, what we call easy speed in the first 100. 3rd lap is always used to build it up, you know, slower to the fastest, and then you try and hit the 3rd wall going into your quicker speed. And on the last lap is really just closing your eye, by gritting your teeth, and you know, just hoping that you hit the wall.
So Kwa Tsung-wen, the lead not as big as we expected to, but Francis Fong, look at him, he's slowly coming back into it now. And does he have enough to push Kwa Tsung-wen right to the wall in the final 50 meters? Francis Fong of Singapore is swimming superbly well to turn in 2nd spot, just ahead of Tran Doi Khoi. He's just 0.39 seconds behind Tsung-wen, but Tsung-wen once again using the whip and bouncing off the wall so very well.
Francis has a very good chance of winning this. Just look at that. Look at Francis's stroke again, right? You can see him bouncing up and down, but he looks like he's really got an opportunity to win this race.
This will be a huge surprise if it happens, and will be the surprise of the Games thus far. Kwa Tsung-wen, I think, finally realizes that Francis is so close to him, deciding to just speed up just a little bit, and he touches home first, just ahead of Francis Fong, 0.40 seconds behind Kwat Sung Wen and Angga Wijaya of Indonesia in third place.
What an amazing swim by Francis. I'm actually super excited for Francis. This is his first SEA Games. I think he's only 17 years old. That's such a great time. Coming into this race, I think his best time was only a 2:03, and he's improved significantly. Look at him. I mean, he's shouting like he's won the race, which is, you know, it's an amazing race that he's swum.
He almost beat Zheng Wen, and Zheng Wen beat the SEA Games record. That's how quick Francis Fong actually went. There we go. We're just talking about the starts and the different grips that they have on the boards to take themselves off. And Kwat Sung Wen, we've alluded to already so many times now broadcast how good he is in terms of the starts. And Francis was actually 5th after the first 50 meters, and then he suddenly came into prominence, being 3rd after 100 meters. And the next thing you knew, he was 2nd after 150 meters, and then bouncing home and almost catching Zheng Wen.
I think with the backstroke, it's also a little bit easier to focus on your own race because you're on your back. You don't really see where your competitors are, unlike the butterflies or the freestyles where you see where your competitors are. So in the backstroke race, you really have to go by feel, know how you feel in the first, second, third, and fourth 50. You know, you don't really see many of your competitors unless it's someone next to you. And it's great to see how Francis actually swam what we call his own race, right? He did not follow Zheng. He did not follow the other swimmer next to him. He was 5th on the first lap, as you mentioned, but basically swam his own race and did it to perfection.
Well, let's know the final results and see the time for Francis Fong. It definitely is a new personal best. I mean, if he is that close, 2:00:49, how about that? That's shaved his personal best by 3.15 seconds. That's a lot to shave off.
That is a lot to shave off. Yeah, absolutely right. I think most people will be happy with a 1 second drop in a 200-meter event, and he's basically sliced off 3 seconds. But that was funny. I mean, Zheng Wen just said, wow, that really hurt.
I'm sure. And if Zheng Wen says that, then you know it's the truth, because that really did hurt for him. Pain is gained though for Kwat Sung Wen, because that gold medal means it's 8 individual gold medals for Kwat Sung Wen now. And guess who he has caught up with in the all-time medal list for Singapore males? He is now joined with Ang Peng Siong on 8 gold medals, and his SEA Games career has just begun.
It's good. I mean, it was a hard swim. Francis was really pushing me all the way. But yeah, I mean, just glad to pull out the win for Singapore.
What do you to your sister talk about because, you know, after her race and before your race?
I mean, I was just watching her finish, and the 50 fly was really risky. So we're just having a good laugh over that.
How special is it, I mean, be racing with her, watching her win as well?
I mean, definitely very happy for her. She's had her ups and downs coming out of college swimming. So I'm just really happy to see her bounce back, doing very well.
So I know for all 3 siblings, about the parents really?
Haven't talked to them. We'll see after the games. Definitely very proud of my younger sister as well. I mean, coming off 2015, I think she's doing a lot more. And I think she's exceeded everyone's expectations.
You want to go back to the backstroke?
Oh man, if you could feel what I was feeling right now, I don't know if you'd be doing backstroke either. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely keeping consideration. Yeah, I mean, I'll be doing backstroke for a while more for sure.
How confident are you to be in the 100 back?
Pretty confident. I mean, like I said, 50 is never my thing. And yeah, I swam pretty well tonight. So we'll just see how it goes tomorrow. I mean, it's definitely very special to have both my sisters on the same meet as me. Hasn't happened all that often. First time in 2015, second time now, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's just nice to have that family support, and yeah, really solid. They've been my rocks throughout. Yeah, nothing more to say.
So how do you find KL 2017 so far? Is it hard to your way for your siblings?
Definitely a little bit harder in 2015, even with the lighter load. I think just coming out of World Champs really puts you in a different state of mind. So just really tired right now.